Rockstar Punched Lime Freeze. 16 fluid ounce, 473 milliliters. We've got the nutrition facts, 200 calories, 40 milligrams of sodium, 49 grams of total carbohydrates, and that's basically just sugar. See if I can get closer here. For the ingredients, we've got carbonated water, sugar, glucose syrup, citric acid, taurine, which is a general one used with energy drinks, natural flavor, sodium benzoate, preservative, caffeine, and then whatever that is. Good luck trying to pronounce that. Potassium sorbate for preservative, gum arabic, and then there's inosol, acetylene potassium, and sucralose, which are low-calorie sweetener sugar alternatives. Know that those are in here and do your research on those. There's some mixed research depending on which one you might want to read up about. And we've got, research studies and things like that. Anyways, so glycol, glycerol, ester of wood rosin. Again, that's something to keep stuff mixed in the drink. Before that one, there was a similar one that they used that was probably cheaper or something. Not them specifically, but drink companies like Mountain Dew. They used a forever chemical. So they swapped it to this one. Anyways, some of the vitamins in there has milk thistle extract, ginseng root extract, and caramel color. So definitely quite the list of ingredients. 160 milligrams of caffeine. Yeah. Not amazingly thrilled with that big old list of ingredients, but sometimes comes with the territory of energy drinks. There's a cool black tab on the top there. So even though it has caramel color in here, it's really not much because that's clearly not very dark. So yeah, that's interesting. Let's do a zoom in. So kind of an opaque, almost white liquid. See a little bit of the carbonation. Huh. I mean, it's got to probably have a very minimal amount of that caramel color in there. I mean, that's in drinks like Coca-Cola and stuff probably, so I'm sure we get a lot of it day to day. Yeah, definitely a lime smell. Very citrusy. Smells pretty nice, actually. Again, this is the Rockstar Punched Lime Freeze. Let's try it out. Carbonation is still noticeable. Pretty tart, pretty sour. Good amount of sweetness to it. It is 200 calories. And it is sugar and glucose syrup. So you're going to have a lot of sugar going on with this thing. If you drink the whole thing. Flavor-wise, it tastes pretty nice to me. I'm not usually a big fan of lime flavors, but there are some times like this one where the lime tastes pretty good to me. The lime flavoring. Yeah. The tanginess, the sourness, adding some sweet. I think it's a pretty decent combination of flavoring. Of course, it has no actual juice though. The carbonation is still noticeable from this glass here. This would probably be a good one to drink from a glass with ice. Has enough flavor. My mouth is getting a bit dry. I generally haven't had many full sugar drinks like this that often. So I don't know if that's normal, but yeah, my mouth feels kind of dry from this. Could be all the acids and such as well, but it might be the sugar too. Glucose syrup, sugar, citric acid. Lots going on with this one. But overall, I feel like the lime flavoring here and the mix of the tartness, the sourness is pretty nice. Try it from the can. Yeah. There is something about normal sugar that is nice compared to, I mean, this also has fake, it has aspartame, potassium, and sucralose. So they're adding regular sugar plus the sugar alternatives. So you're getting a lot of sweetness here, even though to me it doesn't taste that sweet, which is odd. So it's a lot of big mix of ingredients. My mouth is getting really dry from drinking this. 160 milligrams of caffeine. For context, this is a 16 fluid ounce drink. An 8-ounce drink is a standard cup of coffee. I've seen anything like 75 to 120 milligrams, depending on the coffee. So this is probably like per volume, per amount of liquid, less than a coffee, but it's still in total, if you drink the whole thing, 160 milligrams caffeine is quite a bit. So if you're sensitive to caffeine, obviously don't drink energy drinks. But yeah, I'm not thrilled with the ingredients overall. There is just highly manufactured. There's food colorings. There's lots of random stuff. It has the sugar alternatives in here. Uh, yeah, lots going on. But if you're okay with that, you like energy drinks, I think the flavor of this one's pretty nice. Especially if you're a fan of any sort of lime flavors. I think it'll work out well for you. Good amount of tartness, got the sweetness going, got a bit of acidity and such as well, and then that lime flavor. So overall, I like the flavor, but not a big fan of all the ingredients used. Anyways, that was the Rockstar Punched Lime Freeze.